Okay, it's time for wild card football, and we do mean wild. Good evening, everybody. I'm Brian Snow, and welcome to those of you watching via Mosaic TV as well as the Sports Wire. So I will have the play-by-play call of tonight's game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. And man, we got some people in the chat already. All of you, I love you all. Let's do this. Justin Tucker will kick things off for the Ravens. On your mark, get set, go from Baltimore, Maryland. And the kick will go to and through the end zone for a touchback. I will get to your chats in just a few moments. Russell Wilson is your starting quarterback tonight. He's thrown for 2,482 yards, 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, but he went 6-5 on the year. And if it seems like I'm out of breath, I am, because I made my wife dinner, talked with her for a minute, and then realized, I got a game to do. So I flew in here. 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They move right to left. White tops go, left to right. Snap to Wilson, looking left, throwing left. It's dropped by Freiermuth. That was in his hands, and it did not stick. 2nd down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. As mentioned, the Steelers go white tops, gold bottoms, black stripe on either side, black numerals, yellow letters trimmed in black. Ravens go purple tops, black bottoms. Get the picture? And thank you to Larry Munson for that. On 2nd and 10, snap to Wilson over the middle. That pass is caught by the big tight end, Washington. He'll be a yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. Ravens get the picture, go purple tops, white bottoms with the black Raven helmet, Raven on either side. The numbers are white trimmed in gold and 3D in and 3D in black. That's what I wanted to say. 3rd and inches. Carl Drummer J is with us tonight. 3rd and less than 1. Freiermuth in motion from left to right. Now sets on to the right. For the first time, we get Najee Harris, and Harris is going to get a first down. And I stand corrected. That wasn't Harris. That was their backup running back, whose name escapes me. I had time to prepare for this. I did prepare for this, but I didn't put the last details in. Teaches me a lesson. I did a hockey game earlier, and I had fun doing it. It's a first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers, their first of the night. Card Drummer J and AB Media joining us. Where are you all listening? Where are you all tuning in from? I want to shout you guys out properly. Yeah, let's do this the right way. On 1st down, snap to Wilson. Looking. Now fires to the left. Incomplete. Deontay Johnson was the intended receiver. 2nd down and 10. Man, I gotta get my glasses cleaned up. Carl Drummer J says California. I know where AB is. He's in Indianapolis, Indiana, which is not far from me. Mike Williams was the intended receiver. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Steelers moving right in the first quarter. Najee Harris, the lone back. 6 in the box for the Baltimore Ravens. The turn of the gift to Najee Harris. Harris trying to bounce it out to the right side. He does. He gets across the 35 and tackled at the 38-yard line. So it leaves 3rd down and a bunch for the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you like the play-by-play presentation, help Snowman Multimedia out and help me help my family with a Super Chat donation or a Cash App donation. The Cash App ID, $ Tallman Dr. K50. It's on the screen. You see the rolling scores. Want to be sure we get everything to you and have fun while doing this. 3rd down and 6. Coming into the backfield. 3rd and 6 for Russell Wilson and company. Snap to Wilson. Looking to throw. Looking. Escapes to his right. Now escapes up the middle and brought down after a gain of 1. Kyle Van Noy with the stop, and the Steelers are out of downs, and they'll have to punt. The Baltimore pressure got to him, and Wilson was able to escape only briefly. Let's see. Ray Love is with us. Sherbert was breaking records today, and I assume you're talking about Justin Herbert. I hope I got that right. And here's the left-footed punt from Presley Harvin, and it is off of it's dropped, and then the returner is dropped at the 5-yard line. So that's where Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens will begin. I got a question for you guys. Do you think Lamar Jackson is the MVP this year? I say not. Find out your responses after the break. 12:07 for the first quarter. No score in this wild card game. Back in a minute.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
But I find quite a few pieces to this equation. We're going to get the audience from millions.co onto our stream in just a moment. But when you get a moment, let us know where you are watching from, so we can shout you out properly. And we want to be sure we show love to everybody that's in the house with us tonight. It's the Ravens in possession. It's 1st and 10. As Skoranek dragged the face mask of the Baltimore returner, but no flag. Jackson out of the pistol, gives it to Derrick Henry, who's running off to the right, and Henry from the 5 gets out to the 9. It's a gain of 4 to be 2nd down and 6. There's that one. There's that one. I'm doing 200 things at once. So you guys forgive me. I'm planning to put this together. 2nd down and 6, gain of 4. And before we have a snap, we have a flag. And it's a false start against the Ravens. Right? So save that. Everybody has the link. All right, 2nd down and 11. Coming up for the Ravens. It's actually half the distance. There we go. That's what I needed. All right, everybody on millions.co is in as Jackson back to throw, and it is caught across the 10 to about the 12, 13-yard line. And it'll be 3rd down and 2. Isaiah Likely on the reception for the Baltimore Ravens. 10:58 for the quarter, 3rd and 2 for the Baltimore Ravens as they move from right to left. Justice Hill, the lone back. 3 receivers out to the right. Ball in the center of the field. Jackson waits with 5 on the play clock. He takes the belt high shotgun snap, fakes it to Hill. He'll take it himself. He's got the first down across the 15 to the 16-yard line. And that's a first down for the Ravens. They get their initial first down in the game, and the drive continues. I'm just pushing all kinds of buttons. I love it. That was a great fake to Hill because Highsmith was right there to make the tackle for a loss, but couldn't do it. Hey, Snowman, hope you're doing great tonight. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Kenneth Clark, as Jackson back to throw, escapes, and he will pick up 1. As the Steelers were all over that. Let me read this again. Hey, Snowman, how are you doing tonight? Says Kenneth Clark. I'm doing good tonight. And how about the schedule tomorrow for us all? I'm tempted, Kenneth. I'm tempted to do them all. Dominique says, what's up? What's up to you? This should be a good one. Alfredo says, did Harbaugh pick up Staley's playbook? Seemed like it. 2nd and 9, and the fake to Hill, and Lamar Jackson takes it himself, ducks in across the 25 to the 26-yard line. He'll need 2 on 3rd down. Alfredo again. Herbert looked like Minshew out there. I can't argue. Ray Love says, salute Alfredo, salute the nation. Raiders. And on 3rd and 2, Jackson again for a first down across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And Jackson and the Ravens are on the move. 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens. Ali Abdullah White says, go Eagles. They can't stop Lamar. They sure can't. Lamar so far has 4 carries for 18 yards. And excuse my voice. I'm trying to clear my throat. Isaac, how are you doing tonight, my friend? Out of the pistol on 1st down, the fake hand off to Derrick Henry. It's Jackson himself, and he'll get wrestled out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7, and Lamar Jackson has figured out his cheat code. I'm doing good, Isaac. I'm doing very good. I made who's my team? There are 2 in this household. My wife's team is the Colts, and I call their games, and my team is the 49ers. I've been a 49er fan since 1981. I know I'm dating myself, but it's cool. 2nd and 6 from the 35-yard line. Ravens moving left. 3 receivers out to the left and the lone slot to the right. Snap to Jackson. He's going to throw, and it's across the middle, and it's caught by Isaiah Likely, and he has a first down. No, that's Mark Andrews. I beg your pardon. 89 and not 80. And that should be enough for another Ravens first down. Who do you want, Kenneth Clark, who do you want to win this game tonight? I got the Ravens winning the game. I have the Ravens winning this game. I might do the early game tomorrow, but if Darian's on, I don't want to step on his toes. D and I are going to talk about it tonight because his network is a part of my network, and I don't want to step on his toes. From the 41-yard line, 1st and 10. Snap to Jackson, hand to Henry. Henry's loose across midfield to the 45-yard line. And another first down for the Ravens. Keep giving it to King Henry. That's why you got him. That's exactly why you got him. I'm going to get some reinforcements just in case my voice decides to give out on me. I got a text message I need to read from a dear friend of mine. While it's on my mind, what's your mailing? Okay. We can do a Q&A of, man, say no more, Dr. Dunbar. say no more. On first down, the handoff is to Henry again, and Henry's loose. One man to beat. Shoves Fitzpatrick. He's down to the 11-yard line. This Baltimore Ravens team is cooking. They are about to complete a 90-some-odd yard drive. It's first and goal for the Ravens inside the 10-yard line. And Lamar Jackson is loving it. Jackson got this offense started tonight. Fake to Henry. Jackson back to throw. Escapes and throws it out of bounds. It'll be second down, 2nd and 10. Oh, they didn't put him. They didn't. Okay. It's not first and goal. So Henry has gained 12 yards and then 31. Ravens offense in the AFC Championship against Kansas City had a total of 16 rushing attempts in the entire game. They have 8 on this drive. 2nd and 10 from the 13. The handoff is to Justice Hill, escaping to his left, and he's going to be run out of bounds after a loss of 2. I'm responding to a text. I'm responding to a text message right now. Okay. We got that response. Will, who would you like? Would you like to see the Ravens in the Super Bowl? I would, but the problem is they gotta exercise their demons. 3rd and 13 from the 15-yard line. Snap to Jackson, looking to throw. Rifle thrown over the middle, and it is caught! Touchdown, Baltimore Ravens! And they do indeed complete the 95-yard drive. Rashad Bateman from 15 yards out. 13 plays, 95 yards, 6-0 Ravens. And they use 7 minutes and 13 seconds off the clock. And a great job by Bateman getting open. RC, Iowa, UCLA, diehard fan, thank you. Thank you for the salute again. I checked out your stream and what you were talking about, and I can't wait to see the new recruits for the Hawkeyes next year. Justin Tucker, snap is backing down, and the kick is good. And with 4:45 left in the first quarter, the Steelers go 3 and out. The Ravens don't. They go 95 yards and 13 plays and pay it off with a 15-yard touchdown from Lamar Jackson to Rashad Bateman. 4:45 for the first. It's the Ravens 7 and the Steelers nothing. More wild card weekend coverage after this.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
The women's college game,
and how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
The WNBA,
AJ Williams stood at 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
RC is with us tonight. The Chargers got disconnected, pun intended. That's it. That's my comment. No, they didn't get disconnected. They got broken. They got broken. And that's that. And I don't think there's any fixing them until they find some crazy way to return to San Diego. But they'll have to have their franchise out of the hands of the Spanos family for that to happen. Man, if I own the Chargers, that would be my first move. I tell the city of Los Angeles, don't need you. And I would relocate the team back to San Diego. All right. Steelers ball for the second time tonight. 4:45 left in the opening quarter. 7-0 in favor of the Baltimore Ravens. My name is Brian Snow. Hope that you are enjoying this as we are enjoying bringing this alternative play-by-play to you. Steelers have the ball moving left to right. They had one first down on their initial drive, but got nothing since. Russell Wilson under center. Receiver across the formation in motion. Wilson takes a snap. They do a flea flicker, and Wilson is sacked for a 5-yard loss. No trickery here. Pierce with the sack for the Baltimore Ravens. It's second down. I know I can send this. I know I can send this to. I know exactly who I can send this to. Second down and 13. Wilson in the gun. Two receivers out to the left and a lone slot to the right. Wilson lifts and lowers his legs and takes the belt high shotgun snap. Looking right, now looking left. Fires out to the left. That pass is caught out to the 32, 33-yard line. And it leaves third down and about 7. That's Jalen Warren. I could not think of his name for the life of me. And my wife tells me all the time about I have a mind like a steel trap. And I couldn't remember the name Jalen Warren. I do now. And it's third down and 7 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 3:25 left in the opening quarter. Ravens 7, Steelers nothing. Ball on the left hash, 3 receivers out to the right, lone slot to the left. Wilson takes the belt high shotgun snap and fires other side. It's caught by Freiermuth, but Freiermuth cannot escape in time to pick up the first down, and the Steelers will have to punt again. Good job by the Ravens. Kyle Van Noy led the charge. And got to the big man, Freiermuth, in a hurry. And the Steelers go 3 and out. And here's the punt. It bounces and takes a roll, and it's down to the 15-yard line. And that is where Lamar Jackson and the Ravens will begin this drive. 2:34 left in the opening quarter. Ravens 7, Steelers nothing. This is Wild Card Saturday on Snowman Sportsnet and the Sports Wire.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus, smarter than energy.
Drew Willingham,
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris.
Ravens ball leading 7-0, 2:34 left in the opening quarter. The Ravens' 95-yard touchdown drive is the second longest in team postseason history. They have a 99-yard drive against the Dolphins. All right, 3 receivers out to the left. Jackson in shotgun. Hands it to King Henry. He gets across the 20 to the 21-yard line. It'll be a gain of 1. It'll be second down and 9 from that point. Droid, yes, it is. Hang on a minute. I still want to know how Droid got his. I don't know how he got his nickname. Isaiah Likely in motion. Here's a snap to Jackson. Rifles one left. It's caught out to the 25, 26-yard line as Miller made the catch. And it'll be third down and I want to say third down and 4. Yep, third and 4. A minute 30 left in the opening quarter. Ravens ball again. Snap to Jackson. Looking and floats one. What a catch! Isaiah Likely! A one-handed stab. First down, Ravens. Holy catfish! He plucked that out of the air like it was nothing. 18 yards and a first down. Actually, it was not 18 yards. It was 25 yards. I'm sorry, Isaiah. I didn't mean to short you 7 yards. Andrews in motion. He'll come to the backfield. They'll operate out of the pistol. And on first down, Jackson back to throw. Escapes. Gets across midfield into into Steelers territory. Down to the 46-yard line. As we have 35 seconds left in the opening quarter. The Ravens will have to snap the ball because there's 32 on the play clock. So as long as there's a difference, they'll have to snap the ball. 2-yard gain for Jackson, second down and 8 from the 46-yard line. Jackson in the shotgun, takes the belt high shotgun snap. Pressure comes. He throws it out to Justice Hill, and he'll lose 5 yards. As the quarter comes to an end, we get a new chatter. Jose Antonio Magalian, saludos desde Chicago. Hey, my hometown. My hometown. Saludos to you, Jose. All right, we're at the end of the first quarter with your score. The Baltimore Ravens 7, the Pittsburgh Steelers nothing. Wild Card Saturday continues after this.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus, smarter than energy.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Second quarter begins with the Ravens facing a 3rd and 12 as the teams have flipped directions. Here's the snap to Jackson. Back to throw. Fires to Justice Hill. Across midfield. Spins and is dropped at the 46-yard line. So the Ravens look like they will punt on this possession, and that they will, as it's 4th down and 6. Dadgummit, these glasses. I may have to get some new ones here pretty soon. I hate being old. What's up, droid? He froze. All right, 4th and 7. Here's the punt. End over end kick, and it will bounce and land into the end zone for a touchback. So they will come out to the 20-yard line, and that's where the Steelers will begin this latest drive. And we have a flag on top of it. Okay, no foul on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Ravens defense in weeks 11 through 18 as far as yards per play allowed, success rate against, and TD drives allowed, they were first in all those categories in weeks 11 through 18. Week 11, Kyle Hamilton moved to deep safety, and it has made a very good difference. 1st and 10 for the Steelers, moving left. Receiver left, receiver right. Najee Harris in the backfield. The turn and the give to Najee Harris, and Harris is going to get about 5 out to the 25, or are they going to mark him at the 20? They'll mark him just inside the 25-yard line. So we'll give him a gain of 5, second down and 5. 13:50 left in the half. Ravens 7, Steelers nothing. And it looked like the Ravens were on their way to another score, but they lost yardage on a couple of plays. Second down and 5 from the 25-yard line. Wilson shouting instructions to his line. Receiver left, receiver right. They come across the formation in motion. They hand off to Najee Harris, and Harris is going to get dropped at the 28-yard line. Hey, I got a question for you, Droid.
What's up?
How did I do on my hockey play-by-play on your channel today?
A lot better than I expected, honestly.
I'm still very rusty because I see the ice as a basketball court, which was the first sport I ever called. 3rd and 2, 28-yard line. Wilson alone in shotgun, takes the belt high, shotgun snapping, rifles one out to the right. It's caught by Freiermuth, but he's short. He is short of the first down, and now we got some pushing and shoving going on, but that didn't last. And it looks like the Steelers are going to have to give the football again. Oh yeah, they caught him short of the first down. It's 4th down and 1, or less than 1. I am still rusty when it comes to play-by-play doing hockey. I've got to get some practice. I've got to. Well, here's the punt again. 3rd straight punt for the Steelers. And nobody from Baltimore is touching it. And it'll roll dead at the 16-yard line. And that will send us to a timeout. 12:05 left in the first half. It is the Ravens 7 and the Steelers nothing. Back with more after this.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Ancient Reef was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson Brown stood 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Lamar Jackson is 2-4 in his playoff appearances. He's lost to the Chargers, Tennessee, Buffalo, and last year, of course, to Kansas City. And except for one, he and the Ravens were always the favorite. On first down, the handoff to Derrick Henry running left gets nothing. Highsmith is the first one back there to make the tackle. Second down and 10. Are they actually going to give him a yard on the play? 2nd and 9. We'll hear from Deb Whitkus at halftime to let us know what her 3 best bets for Wild Card Weekend are, and if any of them have cashed with the game in the books already. 2nd and 9. A yard gain for Derrick Henry. Snap to Jackson, looking left. Nope, he's running, and he gets to the 24-yard line. MW Holiday is with us. Thanks for coming in. And it'll be third down. Excuse me. 3rd down and 1. Hey, Droid, you want any of the games tomorrow?
What trash do we have?
The most, you know what? My wife asked me in reference to the same question. 3rd and 1. Andrews takes it. He's got it. First down, Ravens.
I feel like the most entertaining game is going to be Commanders Bucks, so I'll hand that one to you.
Okay.
I have a feeling that's going to be really good because you got to remember Baker Mayfield's trying to prove that he's not a faker, and Jalen Daniels trying to pull off the upset and make himself the unanimous Rookie of the Year.
And on top of that, the Redskins have a lot to prove because they lost to Tampa Bay in a playoff appearance in the past. On first down, the handoff to Henry, straight up the middle, across the 30 to the 35, and he is a yard short of the first down, gain of 9.
For those who are wondering, tomorrow's games are the Broncos versus the Bills. That's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern time. We have Packers-Eagles at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, and Washington, Tampa Bay at 8 p.m. Eastern.
My wife asked me, are there any interesting wild card games this weekend? My first answer was no. But then this one, I remember this one, 2nd and 1. It's Jackson that will take it himself. He's short.
Short, just like his short, just like his playoff hopes. Ooh, did I say that?
Allowed. Yes, you did. But the facts are there. He's 2-4
just
in the playoffs.
Just like his hopes at a Super Bowl?
Or just like Swayman's hopes at a Stanley Cup?
You don't gotta say it while Shannon ain't here. Come on now.
I'll say it to his face. 3rd and 1. Hand off to Henry. He's got it. First down, gain of 3, out to the 39. I'll say it to his face. I'll get him to laugh, but I'll say it to his face.
Well, your Blackhawks just choked a good lead.
I know. They were up 2-0 on Edmonton. Were being the operative word. Henry has 7 carries for 62 yards already. Keep giving him the ball. First down and 10 from the 39-yard line. Ravens have it moving right. And the turn of the handoff to King Henry. He'll get across the 40 to about the 41.
Gain of 2. Harbaugh's fall. That's the big question. No. Do both Harbaughs fall in the first round?
Not today, they don't. Not today. I trust the Ravens more than I trust the Steelers. I just don't. I don't trust the Steelers at all. Lamar's the 3rd quarterback since 1970 with 3 first-team All-Pro selections in his first 7 years. The other ones: Brett Favre, Dan Marino, and a flag for a false start for the against the Ravens.
The only difference is that Brett Favre is a Jack A-double-S.
Mm-hmm.
Respect for him as a player, no respect for him as a person.
I agree. But here we talk sports and sports only. We judge by what they do on the field. 2nd and 13. Snap to Jackson. Looking to throw. Stepping up into the pocket. Here he goes. 30, 35, 40, 45. First down, 50, 45. Down to the 42-yard line, but that's going to come back due to a hold.
If that was the case, Brian, then you'd be showing some. If that was the case, Brian, you'd be showing more respect to Russell Wilson for how he's performed this year.
No, because he's done nothing. That's a defensive hold. The play stands. First down, Ravens. I got no respect for Russell Wilson
in the playoffs?
Player. I have no respect for Russell Wilson as a player. I said it, and I mean
my point is, like, then why are the Steelers in the playoffs?
Many other reasons, including their defense, who is getting shredded tonight. You don't call it. I have no respect for anyone. I have no respect for Russell Wilson as a player. I have many reasons for that. Jackson out of the gun from the Steeler 40 on first down. Jackson rolls to his right, looking to throw. Chase now keeps it, dives forward for a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Mr. Unlimited. I can't do the voice the way Joy does, but second down and 7.
Actually, Victor started saying it like that. That was Victor. He was the one that started saying it like Mr.
Oh, okay. Mr. Unlimited.
Got to give credit where credit's due.
Mr. Unlimited, my trips left, tight end right. Hand off to, Jackson keeps it, sleight of hand. He will walk to the first down at the 29-yard line.
I want to remind people that the Buccaneers won the NFC South with the same record as the Steelers. And the same thing with the Rams.
Yeah, only difference, the Rams and Buccaneers won division titles. The Steelers are lucky to get in. Damian Hernandez, I don't get why people hype up Mike Tomlin so much with the winning streak cap when he can't take the Steelers to the Super Bowl. Okay, he can't take the Steelers to the conference championship. And off Derrick Henry running forward, he'll get down to the 25-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. And here's the proof tonight. They're in the playoffs. They should be ready to play. Then a 95-yard drive happened after they basically went 3 and out on their first drive. And now they're getting socked in the mouth again with another drive. The Steelers are finished. And if I'm wrong and they come back, which I don't expect to do, if they come back, then I will look in this camera and say that I'm wrong. That's the whole idea. That's why I love sports. Prove me wrong. 2nd and 7. Here's the toss to Henry. First down and more. 15-10 down to the 9-yard line. Why are you so quiet over there?
Because I know even if the Steelers did come back, you'll say you were wrong, but you won't apologize.
I darn sure won't. I keep my opinion about the Steelers unless they show me something different. And right now, they're getting socked in the mouth and kicked in the stomach.
He can't.
Fields should be in the game. I want to go back to what Damian said. Fields should be in the game. 1st and goal. Henry straight up the middle. 10-5. Touchdown!
Just too simple for Derrick the King Henry.
King Henry with his first rushing touchdown in the postseason. A 17-yard gain by Henry, and Henry's able to cap it off with a touchdown. And with 4:09 left in the second quarter, 13-0 Ravens.
But I want to go back to what Damian Hernandez said about he can't take the Steelers to a Super Bowl. You clearly were not paying attention to the NFL back at Super Bowl in the 2000, and I think it was like 2009.
I think Damian means since that time. The kickoff, the extra point is good. I want to give Damian the benefit of the doubt. Your score with 4:09 left in the second quarter. It's the Ravens 14 and the Steelers nothing. Oh, Hawks and Oilers are tied.
Mm-hmm.
3-3.
Oilers with 2 unanswered.
Wow. Mr. Unlimited. My.
Well, here's the thing. You're picking between dog and butt cheeks. So when it comes to picking between Wilson and Fields, he won he actually won that Super Bowl, Damian. I'm not saying that he isn't overhyped. He is definitely overhyped.
Overhyped,
but
overrated, and over everything else. There,
But
I
that
said
doesn't
it.
change the fact. But that doesn't change the fact that he still has a ring. Well, half of these coaches in the league don't even have one.
A ring.
Again, well, half these coaches in the league don't even have one. And you know I ain't wrong.
No lie there. No lie there. Oh, I can't find what I'm. Doggone it. Oh, yes, I do. I know how to do this. Right there. What?
I still hate looking at that final total. 43 shots to like 18. Disappointing.
And the 19th one won the game.
Belichick ain't in the league anymore. Andy Reid is in the league. I'm talking about coaches that are currently in the league. I guarantee you about probably 50% of them don't even have one ring in the NFL.
Wait a cotton picking minute. What the?
Because to quote Tomlin himself, we do not care.
What the? All right.
I think one of the most disappointing.
I'm seeing things.
I think one of the most disappointing things to me was the fact that the 49ers 100% should have won that Super Bowl in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
That should have been Shanahan's. That should have been Shanahan's ring.
I agree. Here's the return out to the 20, jitterbug to the 25, and out to the 29-yard line. And that is where the Pittsburgh Steelers, who trail 14-0. I know what I did wrong. Dadgummit. And that's it. Okay.
As head coaches.
This is oh boy. There we go. That's what I needed. Right there.
Do you think Raheem Morris could definitely
snap to Wilson, throwing, caught by Pickens. Pickens spins out of a tackle and gets dropped at the 37-yard line.
Do you think the Falcons should build around Penix and should build around Raheem Morris's scheme?
Raheem Morris ain't going to be there for another 2 years. Trips left, trips right, slot left. Wilson back to throw, over the middle, caught by Jalen Warren. Warren has first down out to the 43-yard line. Ryan McCarthy is with us from Saratoga, New York. He says 13 plays, 13 runs by the Ravens on that last drive. Ravens want to put the Steelers to sleep early. You're darn tootin'. And if they get the ball back before the 2-minute warning, they will put them to sleep. I said at the end of the season, I have no trust, and I will not have any trust in Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Snap to Wilson, fake to Warren, and that's Justin Fields who throws, and it's incomplete. Justin Fields, we have a Justin Fields sighting. As they tried to cross the Ravens up, and it didn't work. As they saw the rollout, Humphrey saw it coming and did not budge. 2nd down and 10 from the 42-yard line. Wilson hands it to Jalen Warren, who goes nowhere and likes it. 3rd and 9. Can't believe I'm dealing with a headache right now, but that's okay. Timeout, Baltimore. 2:41 left in the first half. Put your questions in the chat. Joy and I will try to answer them as best we can. 2:41 left in the first half as we have a timeout taken by the Ravens. They'll have 2 remaining. 2:41 for the half. It's the Ravens 14 and the Steelers nothing. Right now, let's go to Deb Whitkus to see what her 3 best bets are. Deb?
Hello, everyone. We have made it to postseason. Let the fun begin with Wildcard Weekend. By far one of my favorite weekends of the year for sure. Who is ready for these 6 games? I know I am. Let's get started with my picks for this week. Pick number 1, Chargers at Texans. Justin Herbert over 1.5 passing touchdowns at plus 110. Justin has reached this mark.
We'll hear more from Deb in a minute. 3rd down and 8 for the Steelers. Wilson in shotgun, trips to his right. Snap to Wilson, back to throw. Pressure comes. Uncorks a deep one, far side, and it is caught by Pickens. He hauls it in. But there's a flag down. Uh-oh. And it looks like it's coming all the way back. And Pickens is called for the offensive pass interference. I cannot talk tonight.
Wilson's back on the field. Ew.
They need to get rid of both. You know what? I've said this all year, and I will continue to say it, and I don't care who comes against me. The Steelers need to get rid of both quarterbacks. Just cut them loose and then find one in the draft, like in the 3rd or 4th round. Give them the keys, get them educated on the system, and go. End of story. And you know who else should do that? Sorry, Ryan. The New York Jets. 3rd and 18. 2:15 left in the first half. Freiermuth in motion, left to right. Snap to Wilson, back to throw, looking, fires. It's caught by Freiermuth out to the 40, to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line, and a host of Ravens are there. And that will take us down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the first half. It's the Ravens 14 and the Steelers nothing. Now let's try this with Deb again.
Hello, everyone. We have made it to postseason. Let the fun begin with Wildcard Weekend. By far one of my favorite weekends of the year for sure. Who is ready for these 6 games? I know I am. Let's get started with my picks for this week. Pick number 1, Chargers at Texans. Justin Herbert over 1.5 passing touchdowns at plus 110. Justin has reached this mark 4 out of the last 5 games. Granted, the Texans' pass defense has been a top 10 defense all season in the entire league. But I'm riding with Justin's hot hand on this one, and with the plus odds, I'm taking my chances. Pick number 2, Commanders versus the Buccaneers. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry, anytime touchdown, plus 115. Scary Terry has recorded 13 touchdowns this year. He has been Jaden Daniels' safety blanket in his rookie season. Terry has scored 4 touchdowns in the last 5 games. Look for the Commanders to keep on feeding their stud wide receiver on prime time on Sunday. The final pick this week, Vikings versus the Rams. Jordan Addison over 4.5 receptions, minus 118. Addison has averaged 4.2 receptions during the season. He only caught 1 pass last week after reaching this mark 4 weeks in a row before. Look for him to feast with Justin Jefferson in this game. All right, guys, enjoy Wildcard Weekend. I am so excited. Here's to winning some moolah.
Thank you, Deb. 2 minutes left in the first half. 14-0 in favor of the Ravens. Are you surprised at what's happened so far, Droid, in this ball game?
Absolutely not. Nope, not even close.
Me neither.
Not even close.
Not
Actually,
even
I am
close.
surprised because I'm surprised Derrick Henry doesn't have 250 right now.
Well, you know who has the other 100? Lamar Jackson. And he figured out his
He only has
cheat code
64.
on the first drive. He figured out his cheat code on the first drive of the game. Derrick Henry, 11 carries, 92 yards, plus a touchdown, and they're going to get the ball back with less than 2 to go in the first half. Every Steelers drive has ended in a punt. And here's the fourth one. High and deep. Fair catch called for and made at the 11-yard line. And that is where the Baltimore Ravens will take over. It's been the run game for the Ravens that has gotten them going.
Appointment.
For who?
You know who. Don't even make me say your team name.
No, I don't.
You're making me say the team name. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
You're done tooting. If I got to say it, you got to say it. Jackson out of the gun. On first down, fake. Oh, nope. Give to Henry running left across the 10 out to the 15-yard line. Fields is a better quarterback than Russ. Yeah, he has trouble being a consistent passer, but at least he can be mobile like Amar and run away from getting sacked. Fields also sucks as a runner. And unfortunately, the Chicago Bears did him no favors by not giving him a line. The Steelers have done no favors by not improving their line either. SportsWire is in the house. What's good, everyone? I'm just stopping in. Thank you, Snowman, for covering the game for me. You are very welcome. And thanks to the audience that has joined tonight. 2nd and 7, 1:15 left in the first half. Here he comes. Henry across the 15, maybe to the 16, 17-yard line. And I think the Ravens are content in taking a 14-0 lead as we have time on the field. And it's the Steelers that will spend the timeout. They will have 2 remaining. I got a question for you. I have a question for you. Why do you bristle every time you say Pittsburgh Steelers?
Because this team hasn't really done much of anything since Ben Roethlisberger was quarterback. So,
duh. They haven't had a quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger's. And yes, I pluralize Roethlisberger's. What are you drinking now?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, okay. Steelers and Niners, same pathetic O-lines. Difference is we're going to make ours better. And
No, you're
Danny, I can't argue with you. We had a pathetic offensive line, half of them being out with injuries for most of the year. We lost Trent Williams for the final 5 games. Jake Brendel took it. Jake Brendel took a hit. I think we're going to find some backup linemen in the draft.
You think the Chiefs O-line is any worse?
And what's you guys' record?
It doesn't matter when you look at the sacks number. It doesn't matter when you look at the sacks.
I rest my case.
Our O-line has conceded almost as many sacks as the Steelers.
Oh, that is ugly.
What you mean? AB's always been a weirdo.
Wait, what?
I'm responding to Damien.
Okay. Damien's comment. The Steelers have done anything before he became a weirdo. Look, AB was always a weirdo, just like Droid said. Danny Fuller, Snowman, how is our Jody doing? Jody is doing just fine. She took a day off to rest today. She did have some homework to do, but I think she said screw it and went back to bed. And I can't say I blame her. I cannot say that I blame her. Ravens will have 3rd and 3 when y'all get back. Everybody's wearing these light jackets on the... Man, look. If I'm not in the studio, I'm not doing it. Besides, I'm not a studio person. 3rd and 2. Snap to Jackson. Looking, firing. Caught by Bateman. 1st down, Ravens. And let's see if they pick up the tempo. And Jackson wants to. He wants to get downfield and put this to bed early. Under a minute to go. Ravens have it. Snap to Jackson. Back to throw. Looking out to his right. Over the middle. It is caught. 1st down, Ravens. They have 2 timeouts. I think they'll spend one right here. With 42 seconds left in the first half. Steelers defense stinks. They've stunk for a long time. They've stunk since Super Bowl 45. Nelson Aguilar with that last reception. And a 1st down for the Ravens. They have cut the field in half. .43 seconds left in the first half. Ravens are averaging 7.2 yards per scrimmage play. In the season, they average 6.8. That's the 3rd highest average in NFL history. Double receiver out to the left. Lone slot to the right is Bateman. Jackson looks, takes the belt high shotgun snap, back to throw. Sidearm pass is caught. And they say run the clock. Miller's trying to get up, and the defender is still laying on him. 36 seconds left in the first half, and timeout has been called. And it's been called by the Ravens, and they are out of timeouts. It'll be 2nd and 6 when we get back to business. But are we really, truly surprised of how this game is progressing so far? I certainly am not. Let's ask the chat. Yeah, let's light up the chat. Hey, chat, are y'all surprised of how this game is going so far? My answer to that is no. 2nd and 6 coming up from the Pittsburgh 44-yard line. 37 seconds left in the first half. This is a chance for the Ravens to put the Steelers to bed. He rated me early. Okay. I will stick around. I got to make a call to nature here at halftime. Snap to Jackson. Back to throw. Stepping up into the pocket. Sidearm pass caught by Andrews. Andrews inside the 30, 25, and out of bounds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Supreme Pivot is in the house. Says, nope, he's not surprised. Hey, folks, I got a special one for you tomorrow to lead off our broadcast day. We'll go to Colonial Life Arena in Columbia, South Carolina, as the 5th-ranked Texas Longhorns take on the 2nd-ranked South Carolina Gamecocks in women's basketball. I'll have the call at 1 p.m. We're up at 12:45 with the pregame show. During that first drive, Jackson audibled into quarterback runs, and they have unlocked the code. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap to Jackson, looking to throw. Over the middle, caught by Isaiah Likely. Inside the 10, inside the 5, and down to the 4-yard line. 19 seconds left in the first half. Isaiah, they're sprinting up to the line to give themselves a chance at a touchdown. They spike the ball, and the clock is stopped with 11 seconds left in the first half. 19-yard gain on the pass to Isaiah Likely. Too easy going up and down the field versus the Steelers. Well, yeah, duh. That explains their 4-game losing streak. Baltimore has run 40 plays. They have 304 yards of offense, and they have controlled this ball game. Snap to Jackson. But before that, we have a timeout. Timeout called by the Steelers. So they'll reset everything down to 11 seconds, or up to 11 seconds, I beg your pardon. Sports Wire, I said this game was going to be a blowout. Hey, no lies detected. No lies detected. Hey, folks, catch me, Droid the Big Dog, and Vicalar Monday morning as we bring back Snowman in the morning. The first week of January is like our hiatus, off of our hiatus week, and we had some hiccups. Won't have any hiccups on Monday as we'll wrap up the wild card. We'll wrap up the Saturday and Sunday wild cards, as well as the college football playoff and a whole lot more. And we'll squeeze it into 120 minutes. Snowman in the morning, weekdays, 8 a.m. Eastern. Steelers just happy to be here. Yep. Every time since their Super Bowl victory under Mike Tomlin that they've gotten to the playoffs, they have looked pathetic. This is no exception. Second and goal from
the Bears are just happy to have a franchise.
Matthew Jackson looking, escaping, backs up, goes forward. Justice Hill, touchdown!
Oh,
what?
My Lord. How did he get that off in time? How does Lamar get that off? It makes no sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Hold on. I'll be Chris Collinsworth. You know, we see a lot of that from
Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Lamar Jackson.
Spell it out spell Steelers for us. Yeah, I can. J-O-K-E.
And Lamar Jackson is giving high fives to the Rams, to the fans. Why did I say Rams? As he heads to the locker, he's heading to the locker room. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
On being the Bucks.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Shady Sports Network and its fans, thank you for joining us. The snap is backing down. The kick on the way. It is good. And it is 21-0.
Lord have
From
mercy.
the snap to the pass, as we're counting it right now, there were 3 different times that Jackson should have been sacked. Almost 7 seconds from snap to pass. 6.97 to be exact. Lamar nearly fell down. TJ Watt nearly got him. Patrick Queen nearly got him. And then he just dropped one off to Justice Hill, and Justice Hill said, I'll do the rest. And John Harbaugh looked at Lamar Jackson before giving him a hug and went, what?
Hey, Brian.
I love it.
We had some upsets in college basketball today.
Such as?
Illinois gets upset by USC 82-72.
I heard that.
Recently, Georgia just fell to Georgia beat number 17 Oklahoma 72-62.
That ain't an upset.
Yes, it is.
You want upsets? Talk to me in February. That's when upsets really happen.
No,
Here's
talk
the
to me
kick.
in March.
Oh, that's when the fun upsets happen.
Like
we'll go
Furman over
the end zone
Virginia.
for a touchback. And the Steelers may have just lost. The Steelers may have just lost Cameron Hayward. Turn out the lights. The party's over, and we still have 1 half to go. Yep.
And as Kendrick Lamar once said, I think it's time to watch the party die.
Mm-hmm. This game's done. This game's done. And at least the first half therein is done. Score at the half is the Steelers 21 and is the Ravens 21 and the Steelers nothing. I just threw up saying that. Once again, your score at the half, it's the Ravens 21 and the Steelers nothing. And the bad part is I saw this coming.
Yeah,
I completely saw.
You know what? This is just hate. This is just hate watching at this point. This is all. That's all this is.
You know what? I'll talk about hate watching when I get back from the restroom. All right. Let's take a break. 21-0 in favor of the Baltimore Ravens at the half. Your halftime report begins after this.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus, smarter than energy.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus, smarter than energy.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
All Ravens in the first half, 21-0. They have the lead, and this was okay. The only excitement remaining for this game, and I gotta shout out Urinating Tree, because every time the Steelers do something, he says the BS is real. I hate to tell you this, Tree, but the BS is not real tonight. Now, the only drama, Ryan McCarthy, my brother asked my other brother and me if the Steelers should take out Russell Wilson. My response was, for Justin Fields, whose favorite receiver is the ground? Ouch. Ouchie. Ryan McCarthy chose violence today. Yep. Guys, the only excitement left is wondering if the Ravens are going to put 50 on them tonight. Because the Ravens get the ball to start the second half. And on their drive to go up 14-0, 13 plays, 13 runs. You can't make this up. You simply cannot make this up. You can't. There's no way you can make this up, man. There's just no way. Whew. Let's do some raids, shall we? Y'all want to do some raids with me? Let's do some raids. Let's get around the YouTubers. There we go. There we go. Let me get his channel here. That's my buddy from Pure Adrenaline Sports. I know Fields is ready for the season to be over so he can be a free agent. I don't blame him. Let's do some raids while we're at halftime. Oh, that's foul. That's foul. Oh, my Lord. That's foul. Oh, that's foul. I love it, but that's foul. That's foul. Oh, wait. I did not just hear that. I did not just hear that. That's foul. That's foul. Alan Lazard is not playing for the Mets. That's foul. That's foul. My buddy at Pure Adrenaline Sports, he says, I heard on the radio that Alan Lazard is now playing for the Mets. That's foul. All right, let's go do a raid for Rising Rhinos, shall we? Let's go have some fun, folks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If he... Never mind, he can have a successful career. I called that when he left Ohio State. Because remember, he was a starting quarterback at Georgia, then transferred. Oops! There we go. Right there. Right there. All right, they're just about ready to get to the second half of the ball game. Listen, which of the games tomorrow do you guys think will be interesting? Broncos, Bills, Packers, Eagles, or Redskins, Buccaneers? Or will it be the Vikings and the Rams? All right. 164 yards for the Ravens in the first half and 308 total yards in the first half, most in the postseason since the 2018 divisional round. And Derrick Henry with 100 rush yards in the first half. The first player in the postseason to have 100-plus yards in the first half since Raheem Mostert turned the trick for the 49ers against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. I don't think the Redskins and the Bucs are going to be interesting. I think the Redskins are going to blow them to smithereens. So as I told my wife, I don't see an interesting game. Although any one of those games can prove me wrong. Ravens to get the ball, I beg your pardon, starting the second half of tonight's game. Hey, there are two raids we got going on. If y'all can show some love to the two channels I put in the chat using the hashtag Snowman Raid, it would be appreciated. Here's the kick. It'll go to and through the end zone for a touchback, and the Ravens will come out to the 30-yard line. And that is where they will start. Now I know how they do these interviews and inject them into the live cast. They tape the interviews when the coaches come out of the tunnel and their teams come out of the tunnel, and they only make it a few minutes, and they play it into the second half. All right, here we go. Ravens ball, 1st and 10, moving right out of the I formation. The handoff to King Henry, and he'll get about 3. 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7 from that point. You know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try something here. Since the game is over. It's not completely over yet. 2nd and 7. Let's do this. Hey, y'all, let's go show the tree some love. All right. 2nd and 7 out of the pistol formation. Henry behind Jackson. Snap to Jackson. Give to Henry. First down. Yes, out to the 41-yard line. Droid's excited about something. I don't know what. Oops. Doggone it. 1st and 10. Handoff to Derrick Henry again. Nope, it's Justice Hill this time. He gets out to the 45-yard line. Gain of 4 to be 2nd down and 6. I get it. I think I got it.
That overtime loss against the Bruins has finally been made up by my Wichita Thunder.
That's why you were screaming your head off. 2nd and 4, or 2nd and 7, I beg your pardon. Justice Hill gets through. He'll get tackled at midfield. 3rd down coming up for the Baltimore Ravens. And they should be and aren't in any kind of hurry. Although they want to put this game to bed and put it to bed early. In my opinion, I already think they did put it to bed. 3rd down. All right, this is the channel I'm looking for. 3rd and 2, the handoff to Derrick Henry, and he's going to be short. They had to get to the Steelers 49. You know what, John Harbaugh? I say go for it. They're not. They got to the Baltimore 47, and they were waiting on King Henry that time. So no gain, and the Ravens will punt as Stout is back to punt. And they're going to take a 5-yard penalty. No, they're not. Here's the punt by Stout. High and short. And it's going to be downed at the 2-yard line. Wow. As if it cannot get any worse for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow. Second punt of the night for Jordan Stout. Let's take a break. 11:29 left in the 3rd. And the Ravens lead the Steelers 21-0. Back with more after this.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Join the trend.
You foul, droid.
Oh, for what? Yep.
You foul. I love you, but you foul for that last one. The Flyers got a touchdown quicker than the Steelers have. I mean, there's no lie.
And it took them 20 minutes of hockey because there's only 54 seconds remaining in the third.
You foul.
And 60 minutes.
I love you, but you are foul.
60 minutes of play. And the Flyers already got a touchdown.
Yep. From the 2-yard line, the Steelers go back to work. Ball on the right hash. Receiver left, receiver right. Najee Harris in the backfield. They turn and they give it to him. And Najee Harris is going to get stopped. If he gets back to the line of scrimmage, I would be surprised. Come cause it's commercial, and you're putting commercials too. Well, like Droid said, not all the time. I just needed a breather. I just needed a breather.
We usually reserve our commercial breaks for mainly bathroom breaks and food breaks.
Yep.
But other than that, we're here.
Other than that, we're here. Second and 9. Wilson out of the end zone. Fires, and it's dropped by Washington. 3rd and 9. Ugh.
Oh,
Can
Lord.
it get any worse for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I mean, it could
Don't
be
answer
50.
that.
It
Don't
could be
answer that. I know you. Don't answer that.
It could be 53-0. I'm sorry. I had to say it. I had to say it.
This is why I told you don't answer that. 3rd and 9 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Moving right to left. They are 1 for 5 on 3rd downs tonight. Jaylen Warren in the backfield. Snap to Wilson. Blitz is on. A pump, a throw, and it's caught. 1st down by Austin. Out to the 29-yard line. 27-yard gain. And a 1st down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Can you believe it? And Austin got belted when he got the ball. I mean, Humphrey was like a heat-seeking missile. But credit to Austin. He held on to the ball, and the Steelers have it at the 28-yard line, so officially it's a 24-yard pass play. Wilson out of the gun, takes the belt high shotgun snap, back to throw, lobs it to Warren on the left wing. Why did I say left wing? On the left side, he gets across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Humphrey did make the stop of the Baltimore Ravens, and now Wilson and the offense are going to try to go hyper speed mode. 9:50 left in the third. 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5. TJ Watt getting worked on the sideline. Jaylen Warren behind Wilson as the lone back. Austin out to the left. Washington out to the right. They fake it to Warren. Wilson back the other way on a bootleg, being chased, and he will get out of bounds after a gain of 1. Matabuke was coming for him, but could not get to him.
You still got hockey in your mind, don't you?
Steelers. I have 3 sports in my mind right now: basketball, football, and hockey.
The Philadelphia Flyers scored a touchdown before the Steelers.
Look, you said it, okay?
and the Kraken too, if you think about it.
You foul for saying that. I will forever remember that. Snap to Wilson. They bring the blitz. Wilson with a lob over the left side. It's caught. inside the 40, down to the 35-yard line.
You could
That's
technically say
Mike Williams on the reception, 36 yards, and White was the defender, and the Steelers have a first down.
You could technically say that the Kraken Sabres game ended with the Kraken scoring a touchdown, the PAT being blocked, and the Sabres getting a safety.
We actually saw that today in the earlier game.
Oh, the blocked in return for 2?
Yep.
That was just...
Yep, we already saw that.
That was just
first
sad.
Down. Wilson back to throw. Looking left. Throwing left. Incomplete. Intended for Freiermuth. Freiermuth. I could never... it took me a long time to figure out how to pronounce this name correctly.
And you still can't pronounce Mason Lorai correct.
Well, you didn't tell me.
I told you Zaka. I told you Lorai, and you still mispronounced
You
it.
said Lori.
I said Lorai.
No, you didn't.
Don't you F with me on this.
That's why I'm messing with you. Snap to Wilson on 2nd and 10. Looking right. Throwing right. Out of bounds. Lorai. I have to get... That's why I'm rusty. I did that on the fly and did not check the pronunciation. So that's on me.
I probably should have read pronunciations on the spotter chart. But
yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do for my game notes going forward. Next season when we get started with football is put the pronunciations there. I know who I'm looking for. 3rd and 10. Snap to Wilson. They bring pressure. A lob toward the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And the Flyers still got a touchdown before them.
Van Jefferson on the reception from 30 yards out. And what do you know? The Steelers are on the board with a 9-play, 98-yard drive.
Well, you got 2 games tomorrow. Well, as a...
I don't know which one, Darren. Darren, if you're still there, which games are you doing tomorrow? Well, why don't I just text him?
Mike Tomlin once said, "We do not care." Anyways,
you care, and you know you care.
Anyways, tomorrow in the PWHL, I don't even remember these names for these teams because I'm so used to just the PWHL Toronto and that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's the game tomorrow?
Tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, 27th game in the PWHL season, the Toronto Scepters take on the New York Sirens at the Prudential Center. In the previous meeting, it was a 4-2 win for the New York Sirens on the 18th
they're in the Prudential
December.
Center. Nice. They did a game in Vancouver, and they sold the place out.
And the Minnesota Frost are taking on the Montreal Victoire. They are in the Ball Arena neutral site game. The Victoire took a 3-2 win on the 28th.
The Montreal what?
Victoire.
I'm kidding.
It's French for victory. It's
I know.
French for victory.
I know. I got women's basketball tomorrow, and then I will make my debut calling PWHL games on Tuesday when the Toronto Scepters travel to Ottawa to take on the Ottawa Charge. It's a 7 p.m. Eastern Time face-off. We're up at 6:45 with the pregame show.
That is at TD Place.
Mm-hmm. And we don't mean touchdown place. Oh, did I say that?
That's the place with Pittsburgh wishes they were at. Anyways.
They just were there.
They just were there, but that's the only time they're going to be there all game long.
I believe it.
Ooh.
Freedom.
That's interesting.
What's that?
So the game you're calling is one of the few games this year that's on Prime.
Uh-huh.
Well, you could, of course, always watch it on YouTube, but it's also on Prime.
Uh-huh.
No way the season's already ending. Oh, no, I'm stupid. They have... Oh, this is so scuffed. I don't like having to change it by month. For those who are curious, the final 3 games of the season will be the Montreal Victoire versus the New York Sirens, the Minnesota Frost versus the Boston Fleet, and the Ottawa Charge versus the Toronto Scepters on May 2nd and May 3rd, respectively.
Mm-hmm.
But I have my eyes on one game, and it's the Toronto Scepters taking on the Minnesota Frost at the XL Energy Center in Minnesota on the 28th of January.
I got that game. I
just gotta
wait.
hope I don't work.
Now watch what happens. Find the line.
Flyers missed the extra point. Danny, you are foul for keeping this going. You're foul for keeping this going. You are
Flyers
so
missed the extra point. Here we go. And the kick will go to the end zone, taken in the end zone for a touchback, and the Ravens will come out to the 30-yard line.
Jeez, hold on. How bad?
There are some Steeler fans that actually think they're still in it.
Well, of course.
They are.
As Shane likes to play it,
all right.
is a hell of a drug.
I will have the late game tomorrow with the
Brian.
Washington Redskins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Brian.
Yes, sir.
You know the Steelers fans that says they're still in it?
Uh-huh.
As the sound Shaner likes to play, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens. The fake to Henry. Jackson looking and sacked for the first time tonight. TJ Watt got back there. And now this is getting interesting. 7:50 left in the third and a 21-7 Baltimore lead.
This is going to be even more foul. You know what, Brian? Manchester City scored more than Pittsburgh so far this game. The final score between Man City and Salford City, 8-0.
Youch. 7:25 left in the third on a 10-yard loss. It's 2nd and 20. Jackson rolls out to his right, looking to throw, and fires. It is caught, and he's going to get the first down. Are you kidding me? He needed 20, and he got 22 yards.
That voice crack sounded like me when Reinhardt tied it up.
Tylan Wallace on the reception, 21-yard pass play.
Hail to the Redskins.
I actually have that song.
I know you do.
I actually have.
I'm just reading what Danny is saying in the chat.
I know. From the 41-yard line, the Ravens go back to work. On 1st down, they try the jet sweep, and it works. They get a first down out of it as the runner is slung down at the 45-yard line. And that is Sims on the carry. One thing I'm committed also to doing is doing a better job knowing the rosters and knowing the names.
That is the entire point of a spotter sheet.
I like using spotter sheets, but I also like challenging my brain also. But I will be doing more spotter sheets and learning to prep in advance like I used to. On 1st down, the handoff is to Henry, and there he goes! 10-5, touchdown!
Out of here!
Derrick Henry puts the cap on a 70-yard drive in 4 plays in 2:18. And just like that, the hope of the Steelers went down the tubes. Thank you, Derrick Henry. 44 yards. This man has 17 carries for, let me read this correctly, 100. Brian, put your glasses on. I don't know if I'm nearsighted or farsighted. I just know sometimes I need glasses and sometimes I don't. The kick on the way is good. 28-7 in favor of the Baltimore Ravens, as Derrick Henry has 17 carries for 155 yards and 2 touchdowns. This game feels like watching that Hogan segment on Raw. Yep. I didn't see it. I don't want to see it. I gave up on wrestling a long time ago. You know what's bad? The Steelers had a shot at 10-3 of sealing up the division, and they blew it.
Is anybody surprised?
Now, ask me if I give a damn, which I don't. But to answer George's question, is anyone truly surprised? No.
No.
I'm
Does
not.
anyone truly care?
No. Because it's the Steelers.
My point exactly. We move on. I got my first taste of hockey action and play-by-play for hockey in 14 years. No, longer than that. The last time I called a hockey game was 2006. I'll have to clip that. I'll have to clip that sequence. I'll have to clip that. I do have a question for you, and it's a fundamental. It's a fundamental question. How do you quickly spot the numbers on the players when you're doing a game? I am curious because I'm getting back into it, and I want to be sure I do a great job. So first thing is when I'm making my spotter sheet, I got to look up how these players' names are pronounced, so I can start learning the pronunciation before I start my call.
Right.
The second thing, there's the 6-0 Flyers Ducks. But the second thing I do is I go to a thing called Daily Faceoff, and Daily Faceoff shows me the last line combinations that were used in the previous game. So I just use that as my base, and we'll update when basically we'll update it whenever I get any line updates from any reliable sources like Jameson Olive or any of Boston's reliable sources. But then once I get everything written down, I try and find narratives, little stories, and as the game goes on, but actually what I did was I go to the previous games between the Bruins and the Panthers this year, and I basically practice calling and remembering names all for basically about 10-20 minutes before the game starts. And then even when we weren't live on the air, I was still calling that game whether my voice was heard or not.
Oh yeah, you were okay. So that's stuff I've done before, but I got out of the habit, and I have to get back in. I have to get back in the habit of being fully prepared. Steelers from the 30-yard line, 2 receivers left, lone slot to the right, snap to Wilson, looking and fires out to the right for Najee Harris across the 30 to the 35, and he's pushed out of bounds at about the 38-yard line by Marlon Humphrey. Royston Gibbs in the house. What's up, Royston? Thanks for coming by. Sportswire says stick a fork in the Steelers. Yep, and it's King Henry, the one player we said had to touch the ball a lot. He hasn't touched the ball a lot, but he's got 155 yards. Second and 1 from the 39-yard line. Fryermuth in motion, sets left. 2 receivers left, lone slot to the right, and timeout. And we get a flag. We either get a flag or a timeout. Justin Fields is in the ball game. They're actually going back to the 2 quarterback platoon system. Well, what do you know? Haven't seen that for a while. Haven't seen that in a while, and it's actually a timeout that's been called. How big is the screen you use when you watch your games, when you call your games?
Pretty big.
Like
an actual LG TV.
So how many inches are we talking about?
Let me open my
I asked
settings.
because my wife got me a television that I can use as a monitor. And I'm trying to find where I can get a monitor arm so I can install the doggone thing. I'm getting a new desk, period. And I think I'm not going to go L-shaped anymore. I just don't have the room.
Actually, I think L shape is a lot better, but you gotta remember, I
Yeah?
can't really use an L shape because I'm stuck in my closet. So,
Why are you in your closet?
because that's the most convenient place to put a desk. Plus, I can close these doors whenever I'm just completely done and want no blue light when I'm trying to sleep.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's mainly the blue light stuff that
Well,
really
the
kills your
thing
eyes.
I'm waiting on. Well, my wife is going to be building her office soon. Damian Hernandez, this question going back to that video game stream y'all did a few days ago. Is it me or am I the only person who was always PO'd that they couldn't shoot the dog in duck hunt? No, you were not the only one.
So
You're
the
not the only
pixels.
Damien, you're not the only one because the gun, it's either the gun didn't work, it's either the gun didn't work, you couldn't point it at the duck correctly, and when you miss the duck and he flies away, oh Danny, you're foul. I love Danny's comment right there.
So according to my my Windows, my display resolution is currently 1360 by 768. I don't know how exactly big we're
I
talking.
want to mount because I want to put this screen to use. And Jody and I had a long talk yesterday, and there's a lot of things that she got from me, health wise, work wise, that I haven't put to use. I got to start putting stuff to use, man. I gotta start putting stuff to use, and that's that. And I'm going to. And I'm going to. I mean, I had to. I had to. You see, Danny made a joke about you doing your office in the closet, don't you? You see it?
No, I am currently trying to look stuff up. Give me a moment.
You sound like me. I'm going to be up half the night. I know this right now because I still have to do my prep for Texas and South Carolina. I don't have a game Monday because I am not touching the Rams and the Vikings. Stars for our stars tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. 28-7 in favor of the Baltimore Ravens. 2nd down and 1. Russell Wilson back in the ball game. Najee Harris behind him. And they'll give it to Najee Harris. He's got the first down, running off to the right side. Out to the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 3. And now Austin is getting in the middle of a flock of Ravens. Don't do that. Yeah, the last 2.5 seasons for me, I'm listening in between my coverage of this lacrosse contest here in Denver. That's my buddy Mike, who was in Denver. On first down, the fake to Harris. Drops it to Harris on the screen. Has blockers, 45, 50, first down and more. 45 inside the 40 and brought down at the 37-yard line. Big gain for the Steelers, and they pick up a first down.
I'm just letting you know now, Brian. On Valentine's Day, I'm gone.
On Valentine's Day, I'm gone.
You can't you won't be able to contact me. You won't be able to get a hold.
Y'all won't be able to contact me. On first down, the handoff to Najee Harris bounces off a tackler, but then gets swarmed. Ball's out. Ball is out, but the Steelers are able to hang on to it. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. I am not turning this thing on.
I'm not even going to be in town on Valentine's Day.
Oh, I already know where you're going.
Where am I going?
There's a special lady you're going to go visit.
Yes, but where are we going to do?
Who the hell cares? It's Valentine's Day. 2nd and 9. Snap to Wilson. Looking. Fires a deep one right side, and it is caught by Pickens, and he's in for the touchdown. 36-yard reception from Russell Wilson to George Pickens.
Uh-oh.
And suddenly the Steelers have found an offense.
Uh-oh.
5 plays, 70 yards is that scoring drive. Uh-oh.
I don't like this.
I don't like it. I don't like it either.
Oh no, they drink some high quality H2O.
Oh gosh. Oh Lord. Y'all see? Hey, y'all see the clowns I have to work with, and I love them all. I love them all. All right, 3:24 left in the third quarter. Ravens 28, Steelers 14. I still think this game is done. What a catch by Pickens, though. What a catch by Pickens.
George Pickens, the only good thing going for the Steelers.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to have to do some fundamental things, like measure this work area, perhaps.
But if you want to know, Brian, like the majority of my desk is from it's like you get like how big this is.
Yes.
Bring it to the microphone. That's about how big this TV is.
Damn.
That's
huge.
Like that's about the screen resolution. But it takes up a good chunk of the front of my desk, while the rest of my desk is just covered in trash, which I need to get off.
Yeah, I'm going to be, like I said, I know I'm going to be up half the night cleaning my office. And I'm probably going to do some measuring as well, because I have a ton of room here in this, with this window off to my left, that I can easily lift and lower for sunlight and get natural sunlight in here. I'll measure this area tomorrow. I'll measure this area tomorrow and find out how much I need, or how big of a desk I need. And Jody sent me a lot of great desks to look at on Facebook Marketplace. Whoops.
I saw a post from the NFL, which was just like the duality of Derrick Henry, and it's just like the picture of all the Steelers defensemen surrounding him, and then the next frame, it's just him breaking through and running all the way in for that touchdown.
Oh wow! I just got an offer to cover.
Hey, Warriors, Snowman, Sports Den, the Indianapolis Octane.
Yeah. He just gave me the offer. A7FL. Yes, I would. I would love to do that. And thanks for hopping on to the stream tonight. Appreciate you. 3:24 left in the third quarter. Ravens 28, Steelers 14. And Chris Boswell kicks it off. High and deep. That's in the end zone. That's a touchback. And the Ravens will come out to the 30-yard line. Now, remember, the Steelers stopped the Ravens on the first drive of the second half, but they couldn't do anything with it. So the Ravens said, thank you very much, and just marched 85 yards for a touchdown. Actually, I got that incorrect. Baltimore punted. Pittsburgh went back and went down and scored a touchdown. And now the Ravens just took one in for a touchdown. That's how the possessions have gone here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Ravens from their own 30, moving right. 2 receivers out to the left, lone slot to the right. Justice Hill jettisons the backfield, snap to Jackson, and we have a false start. To Warrior 0327, how do you want me to do you want me to do video or audio or both? So the 5-yard penalty.
Ooh. Here's a good one. What about Snowman Sportsnet and the Indy Fuel?
No, can't do it. That's already
Why?
that's already covered. On 1st and 15, snap to Jackson, looking, firing, incomplete, looking for Mark Andrews. It'll be 2nd and 15. I wanted to do the Indy Fuel, but at the time that the play-by-play position was available, I could not take advantage of it for very, very personal reasons.
If Andrew Smith ever did step down as fuel announcer, would you take the opportunity?
No. No, I would not. No, I would not, because whenever Andrew Smith does step down, and Andrew's a very dear friend of mine, and it's Lamar Jackson that will keep it outside to the 30, it's to the 31-yard line. They're going to need 9 on 3rd down. Whenever Andrew Smith does, unless Andrew Smith steps down in the next 5 years, I will not take it. Well, if he steps down in the next 5 years, I will go for it and see what happens. But if he doesn't, then because the position is his, he calls a great hockey game. He calls a great hockey game, and also given the fact I am very rusty, 3rd and 10, 2:40 for the 3rd. Jackson in shotgun formation with a back standing to his left. Snap to Jackson, back on 7 to throw, fires, and it's short. And it's 4th and 10, and the Ravens essentially go 3 and out.
Let's say you did get offered by an ECHL team. Any ECHL team, whether it's in Indiana or outside of Indiana, would you jump on the opportunity if you ever got the call?
If they do 2 things. If they help my family and I find a place, and if they moved us. If that's included, I'll jump all over it.
God, what I'd give to have you call Wichita Thunder games.
Stout gets the punt away, and he's run into. There's a flag down, and the Ravens just may have picked up a 1st down. But yeah, those are the two conditions. Oh, it's a 5-yard penalty. It's not roughing the kicker; it's running into the kicker. So it'll come down to be 4th and 5. And he said both. He wants me to do both video and audio. The penalty is declined. It's the 1st down for the Steelers. Now here I go doing research.
Running into the kicker, Danny.
Yeah, running into the kicker is a 5-yard penalty. Roughing the kicker is 15 and a 1st down.
And the Ravens just didn't want to re-kick it, so they just took
so
they just declined it.
They declined it. They declined it.
Harbaugh feels comfortable enough in this position with the time remaining to
with his defense. And with his defense. On the Millions side, Jose Javier Davila has joined us. Thank you, Jose, for joining in. Appreciate you. Wilson in the second half is 7 of 10 for 163 yards and 2 touchdowns. I don't like this. And there's still a quarter to go. 2:27 left in the 3rd. Wilson back in shotgun formation. No. And a false start coming up against the Steelers.
For those who care, which not a lot of Americans care, but I'm still going to say it. For those who do care, the English Premier League returns to action on Tuesday, January 14th, with a 2:30 p.m. Bournemouth versus Chelsea, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Fulham versus West Ham. At 2:30 p.m. Eastern, you also have Manchester City versus Brentford, and then you have at 3 p.m. Eastern, Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest, one of the biggest games this year.
1st and 15. Wilson throws out to Najee Harris, and the ball is fumbled, but one of the Steelers, that's Harris. He did not fumble. He was able to keep going. 2:11 for the 3rd. Now Wilson and company trying to go hyper turbo. 2nd and 4 after the gain of 11. And now Wilson shouts instructions to his teammates. Plenty of time on the play clock. Wilson in shotgun formation takes the belt high shotgun snap, rolls out to his right and throws, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 4. Let's see if the Ravens can come up with a stop here. 3rd and 4. From the 31-yard line. Line to make is the 35. Jalen Warren heads to the backfield. 3 receivers to the left and a lone slot to the right. And now the Ravens make their adjustments. The belt high snap to Wilson. Fires over the middle, and it's caught by Pickens. 1st down out to the 42-yard line. Uh-oh. Ooh-wee. Pickens tackled by Humphrey, and it's 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers at their own 42-yard line with 75 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's the snap to Wilson. Ball batted high in the air, and it's incomplete. Second down coming up for the Steelers. Kyle Van Noy was headed to the backfield. Matabuke was headed back to the backfield. Couldn't get there, but this is going to be an interesting 4th quarter. 1:09 left in the 3rd. Snap to Wilson. They bring pressure. Wilson fires. It's caught by Jalen Warren, and Warren is going to get a yard at best. And now 3rd down coming up defensively for the Ravens. This is a big one because you want to get your team off the field. Alejandro Cardenas says, "Hey, Snowman, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in." 49 seconds left in the 3rd. Humphrey jogs off under his own power, and he was pointing to his thumb.
Oh, jamming that thumb, never a good thing.
That hurts.
But the thing is, knowing Marlon Humphrey, he could put on a full hand cast and still intercept the ball.
And still, he'll make a one-handed pick and take it all the way back. Humphrey is that guy that can do that.
He is HIM.
35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers left, lone slot to the right. And now Wilson shouts instructions to his team. Jalen Warren in the backfield, standing to Wilson's right. Snap to Wilson. They bring pressure. Wilson escapes to his left, and down he goes inside the 35. Matabuke gets back there.
I was going to say, Wilson can scream at his team instructions all he wants, but that doesn't mean they're going to listen.
Well, they didn't there. They didn't there. I think I know something I'm going to do to tweak the setup for the morning show. I think I'm just going to read the comments and not show them on the screen. Cardenas says, "Go Steelers." Well, they got a ways to go and a short time to get there. Done with 3. It is the Baltimore Ravens 28 and the Pittsburgh Steelers 14. Back with the money period after this.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson, Brianna Stewart 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This A7 FL just may be a payoff for old Snowman. We are definitely going to talk about it. We are definitely going to talk about it. A few new comments have come in. It's Alejandro Cardenas says, Steelers have as good a chance as the Cowgirls. Oh, my gosh. I love it. All right, the fourth quarter begins with a punt. And the fair catch is made at the 16-yard line by Sims. Danny Fuller giving us a Kings update as they are on the board already. With his L-shaped S. I'm not in a closet, though. I'm in an open space. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. How are you, my friend? Thanks for joining in. We have just started the fourth quarter with the Ravens leading 28-14 and looking for more as Lamar Jackson and the Raven offense look to punch their ticket into the divisional round. Last year, they made the AFC Championship and lost to the Chiefs. Sims in motion on first down. The handoff is to Derrick Henry, and oh my goodness, he was a tackle away from busting it again. He gets 9 to the 31-yard line. 2nd and 1 coming up. Oh boy. One more tackle, and Henry was out of there. Derrick Henry has his 4th postseason game with 150-plus rushing yard. He's tied all-time with Hall of Famer Terrell Davis. I knew I'd get that right. Here's Henry, and he's going to lose a couple of yards. In fact, he's going to lose 3 yards. 3rd down and 4. I'm going to figure this streaming schedule out. I swear to God I am. Because I want to do one game a night. And it's got to be an early game because I don't want to be up too late, nor do I want to disturb my wife when she's studying. Justice Hill is in the backfield. Receiver left, receiver right. 3rd down and 3. Snap to Jackson. Looking to throw. He throws. It's caught by Justice Hill. He's got the first down out to the 30-yard line. Let me ask the chat a question. I have women's basketball set for Sundays. I have the PWHL set for Tuesdays. Which day should I do the NBA, and which day? Who am I missing? I forgot who I'm missing here. From the 31-yard line, 1st and 10, Derrick Henry in the backfield gets the call, running left, and Henry's going to fall forward for about 3 yards. Okay, I remember what I was going to ask. Which day per week going forward, you guys, should I do the NBA, and which day per week going forward should I do the NFL? I think my cat's just knocked over something. Oh, boy. 12 and a half minutes remaining. 28-14, Ravens with the lead. Second down and 7. King Henry in the backfield. Sims in motion left to right. They fake the jet sweep and give it to Derrick Henry. And Henry, running off left tackle, gets outside the 35 to the 37-yard line. Go ahead, Droid.
NBA, never.
You're not going to make this easy, are you?
I'm being genuinely serious. You're going to get
I know you are. I know you are.
So bored.
Yeah, you're right. So should I change my coverage from the NBA to men's college basketball? Should I do
Men's
that?
college basketball is going to be so much more entertaining, so yes.
Okay. All right, there's the switch. Y'all heard it. 3rd and 4. Jackson throws. Complete. Wrestled down. A yard short of the first down.
That decision at the end of the day, Brian, that is completely up to you and you only. You should not base your decision off of what I'm saying.
Well, I want to make sure the fans stay entertained also, because I'm trying to grow
Well,
here.
I'm technically a crew
1.
member.
Andrews got it. First down, Ravens.
Well, I'm
Go ahead,
technically
Jordan. I'm sorry.
I'm technically a crew member. That's different from being a fan. I was once a fan, but now I'm a crew member. So there's kind of a difference there.
Yeah. Yeah, but I want to keep the fans engaged and entertained. You know? I want to keep the fans engaged and entertained. So do y'all think I should just eschew the NBA for men's college basketball? Because I got women's college basketball on the schedule already. Give me a 1 in the chat if you want me to do that. And a flag has come down. No, somebody just... Oh, there's a flag on the play. And it's against the Steelers. Oops. So another first down for it's too many men on the field was the penalty. They enforced it at the Baltimore 40. They move it up to the 45. A touchdown here, and the game's over. Ravens 12-5 during the regular season, snatching the AFC North from the Pittsburgh Steelers. And with 10:33 left in the ball game, your crew member is stuck in the closet. Oh, jeez. Here go the closet jokes. Oh, my gosh. They'll operate out of an I formation where, man, we haven't seen that in ages. Out of the I, the handoff is to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry gets across the 45 to the 46, maybe the 47-yard line. Gain of 2, second down and 8 with 10:05 left in the ball game. Baltimore 28, Pittsburgh 14 in this wild card playoff. We got 2 for you tomorrow. First one's at 1 with Texas and South Carolina in women's basketball. And then we'll be back at 8:20 with the Sunday night wild card between the Washington Redskins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. From the 46-yard line, second down and 9, 9:40 left in the ball game. The turn of the hand to Derrick Henry, and Henry's going to lose 3 yards. It'll be third down. Are you there, Droid?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Are you still researching stuff?
Dude, I am making sheets.
Okay.
I gotta start making these I gotta start making these weeks in advance.
Yeah, me too. That's what I gotta. If someone can help me with a Cash App tonight, so I can get some equipment for my office, that will be appreciated. Jackson to throw. Rifles one up the middle, and it's dropped by Tylan Wallace. And it'll be 4th down and 10. If anyone can make the NBA entertaining and relevant again, it's you. Man, thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it. I've been tempted. I've been tempted to do the NBA all season. I don't know why I haven't felt like I couldn't do it.
You know what? If
Here
you're
is
going to
Snout's
call
punt.
any game Spurs Bulls, there you go.
Austin takes the punt in at the 15-yard line, reverses field across the 20, dragged down at the 25-yard line.
If you're gonna call any NBA game, Snowman, Spurs Bulls, there you go.
When is that?
It's almost perfect. Hold on, let me check.
Dear man, I'm about to sneeze. Bad. Yike.
You missed your chance.
I did.
They actually just played it on the 6th. That was their last game against Chicago.
Oh. Oh well.
What's a good
I'm not doing the All-Star games. You can forget it.
What about the Four Nations?
Especially with the way they have it set up now.
What about the Four Nations face-off for the NHL?
Maybe. Depends on the time.
They'll release times once it gets closer.
When is this supposed to start? Or is
February.
it All-Star weekend?
Sometime in February, from what I know. Oh, here's a good one. Hold on. Sunday, March 2nd, at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana, the Chicago Bulls take on the Indiana Pacers.
Not doing it.
Why?
Not doing it. I'm not feeling that matchup anymore.
What about Monday, January 27th at 7 p.m. Central Time? The Denver Nuggets travel to the United Center to take on the Bulls.
Hell no. Hell no.
Better than calling the Hawks or any other team.
You can't make me do it. No. Now I know why I don't like doing NBA anymore.
Now you're starting to catch on.
I'm starting to catch on.
Because I can name any.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh
matchup.
Steelers from their own 25-yard line. Wilson in shotgun formation takes the belt high shotgun snap, rolls out to his right, and he'll pick up 3, maybe 4 yards as he races out of bounds with 8:31 left in the ball game and the Steelers season on the brink. I do want to do some more college basketball. I do. I miss doing it.
The Sacramento Kings, Brian?
Snap to Wilson, throws out to Pickens, and Pickens is going to pick up the 1st down as he's met by a flock of Ravens.
Brian, what is your opinion on the Sacramento Kings?
Don't have one.
What about the Jazz?
Don't have one.
There's your problem.
I haven't watched enough games in full to formulate a good opinion, nor will I. Now I'm catching on. Snap to Wilson. Back to throw. Against pressure. Uncorks a deep one. Near sideline, and it's caught by Pickens.
Oh, what a catch, George Pickens.
George Pickens climbed the ladder and hauled it in. He gets his defender out of the way, makes the adjustment. He gets Stevens out of the way. He makes the adjustment and makes the catch. And now Wilson going tempo, throws it away. 2nd and 10. 7:19 left in the ball game. Ravens 28, Steelers 14. And the Ravens are looking for one more stop. I just know I got to get my chops and I got to get my play-by-play chops in shape for different sports because I'm adding a couple to my repertoire. Najee Harris in the backfield along with Wilson. Harris stands to his right, 3 receivers to the right, lone slot to the left. Wilson lifts and lowers his leg and waits, and now blitz comes and a flag down. I am not bored, Danny. I am battling a headache right now. And I think I know why. There. That should do it. That should do it. 2nd and 15. 7:19 left in the ball game from the Baltimore 43-yard line. Steelers go back to work, trailing by 2 scores. Snap to Wilson, back to throw. In trouble, and down he goes at midfield. That Baltimore Ravens defense is savage. Matabuke gets back there with an assist, and it's 3rd down and long. Man, quit yawning. That's not nice. 3rd and 22. 4th sack of the night for the Ravens. Steelers only have 1. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Snap to Wilson, back to throw. Rifles one over the middle, and it is caught, but well short of the 1st down, and the Steelers are going to have to give the ball up.
How does this sound, Brian?
No.
It's college, not NBA.
Oh, okay. Hit me.
Number 12, Houston takes on number 21, West Virginia at the WVU Coliseum in Morgantown, West Virginia.
4th and 15, and the Steelers leave their offense on the field. They're going to try to pick this thing up. Snap to Wilson, back to throw, winds up, throws a deep one into double coverage, and it is dropped. But no catch for the Steelers, and they give up the ball with 6 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. When is that game you just told me?
That is Wednesday, January 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern.
All right, question for the chat. Should I make my men's college basketball games on Wednesday night? Wait, Danny gave me an answer. Should I?
Well, I'll give you an idea. So, what is today?
Try me. Today is Saturday.
The 11th. So
the 11th.
Let's take a look at the 15th. So if you were to go by that, you would have an amazing first matchup. Number 11 Kansas at Iowa State at the Hilton Coliseum.
At the Hilton
in Ames, Iowa. That's an amazing first game.
I just might do that. Okay. So I have.
And then your next game, let's go to
the I got nothing scheduled for Monday. Tuesday, I got the PWHL. I have women's college basketball on Sunday. I want to get the NHL. Oh, my Lord, I have my answer.
Here's
got my answer.
Actually, it's a bit late. I don't know about that one. Let's take a look around.
What's the tip time?
Let's take a look. So this is for Wednesday, the 22nd, the week after. Sticking to a Wednesday. You got number 10 Texas A&M at number 23 Ole Miss at the Sandy and John Black Pavilion in Oxford,
Mississippi.
That is an 8 p.m.
Wednesdays
tip.
might be about college basketball night.
But here's the problem: 8 p.m. tip time.
I'll be done by 10:15. I pretty much got the timing down pat for men's college basketball. The only time that changes is if they go overtime.
And then the 29th, you have the game I mentioned earlier, Number 12, Houston at number 21, West Virginia at the West Virginia
Houston and
University
West Virginia. Yep,
Coliseum
Houston,
at
West Virginia.
Morgantown. So that's how it looked for you.
Okay. Wednesdays we'll do college basketball. We'll do men's college basketball on Wednesdays and women's college basketball on Sundays.
And here's the
That's
thing.
how we'll set that up.
You have a choice between 2 games, actually. You could either do Houston, West Virginia, or you could do Bama, Mississippi State, which is number 5.
I'll probably go Houston, West Virginia. On first down, the handoff is to Derrick Henry, and Henry will get a yard at best with 6 minutes left in the ball game, and the Ravens want to wear this clock out. The Steelers' defense has allowed 227 rushing yards after contact entering this drive. It's the most by any defense this regular season or postseason, which is exactly why the Ravens are up 28-14, and they're going to milk the daylights out of this clock.
And then best matchup on Wednesday, the 5th, would be Oregon at Michigan, which is number 15 Oregon at number 24 Michigan. And then on the 12th, which is the furthest I'm going to go for now, you got a lot of good games on these Wednesdays. Jesus.
Send them to me. Send them to me, and I'll look them over.
You could do Ole
February
Miss at
13th.
South Carolina.
February 13th, Danny suggests late night UCLA versus USC. Oh, that's a top 5 matchup.
Actually, I don't think
doing
that's
it.
Wednesday. Wait, is that the week after, the 12th, or is that the 5th?
That's the 12th.
Looking. I do not see no UCLA listed.
That's a women's game. Jackson has the first down. Yeah. So I'll pencil in the 13th of February for UCLA and USC. First down, Ravens.
That's a Thursday.
That is a Thursday.
So you still have Wednesday open for a men's basketball game.
Mm-hmm.
Which, just based off of my knowledge, like my overall college basketball knowledge, I would think the safest matchup to call is Oklahoma State at TCU 6 p.m. tip at the Scholar-Meyer Arena in Fort Worth.
I might do it. Send those suggested games to me. I need the dates, the times. As Derrick Henry takes it up the middle, he'll get brought down at the 40-yard line.
I'll make a projected schedule for you. Give me the
days.
Give me the days you want to do. So basically, like, what days you want to do that, what days you want to do the other. So, like, Mondays
I want this game on February 13th. This women's basketball game.
No, like how you said you want women's basketball on Sundays, men's basketball.
Okay. But I'm writing down February 13th right now. I want that one. That's a top 4 matchup. UCLA and USC in California. Is that game at USC? On 2nd and 7, Jackson back to throw, fires. It's caught by Andrews, and Andrews wasn't touchdown. He gets up. He'll be a yard short of the first down. You have a pen ready, Droid?
I am currently doing.
Well, there's a flag down, so this play may come back. No, I'm wrong. It's defensive holding. They'll tack on 5 yards, and it's a first down.
I just opened Excel, so I'm writing down days. It's at South Carolina.
Yes. Tomorrow's game is at South Carolina.
No,
all right, here's what I want.
UCLA.
Huh? It's Southern California.
Southern California or South Carolina?
Southern California.
UCLA versus USC, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he.
Next week
that's what he wrote on the in the chat. First and 10.
Well, it's just 34. SC. I would expect him to write USC.
Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry punishes his way toward 9 to get 9 more. 3 minutes left in the ball game. Danny, you have the green light. Okay, let me know when you're ready, Droid.
And then the We get the 26th to February 1st.
2nd down and 2. Justice Hill in the backfield with a fullback in front of him. Here's Justice. 1st down to the 23-yard line. This Baltimore rushing offense is putting this game to bed. And tonight, the Ravens have, y'all ready for this? 451 yards on offense. 451 ... and counting. And we are down to the 2-minute warning. Let's take our final timeout. Droid will help me put my schedule together so I can remember it and put it in my calendar so my wife will know. And we'll be back with the final 2 minutes after this.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Williams on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. 1st down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
I got it written down. Don't worry.
Okay. We're back. Final 2 minutes of the ball game. Sundays, women's college basketball. Tuesdays, the PWHL. And when that gets to the playoffs, I know that schedule will go askew. Wednesdays, men's college basketball, 1st and 10, Justice Hill in the backfield. He gets the call and spins off a tackle inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. This baby's over. It's 6. I'm reading the old 451. What happened? They ran the football. That's what happened. 60, UCLA at 50, February 13th, night before Valentine's Day. And the next day, I'm not working. That belongs to me and my honey, period.
Friday is off.
Monday, okay. I don't have anything for Monday, so keep that open for right now. Tuesdays, I got the PWHL. Wednesday, it's men's college basketball. Thursday, crap. Thursday night hockey. The heck with it.
I don't know about that.
No?
As an NHL fan myself, I don't think Well, let's take a look at the upcoming Thursdays in the NHL.
Well, I'll leave it to you. You got the main points that I wanted. McLovin's in the house. Who are you going to call? McLovin. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so men's college basketball Wednesdays.
Actually, 13 games on the 16th of January, Thursday. You got Devils, Maple Leafs, Capitals, Senators, Ducks, Lightning, Red Wings, Panthers, Sharks, Blue
That's
Jackets,
a full board.
Flyers, Islanders, Flames, Blues, Blackhawks,
Where are
Predators.
the Knights?
The Knights do not play.
Stop it.
The Knights don't play until the next day on Friday, January 17th, against the Hurricanes in Carolina.
Crap. Okay, what do you think? What do you think is the best day for me to do the NHL?
NHL is super inconsistent with their scheduling.
I know. And that bothers me.
But from what I look at, Thursdays are usually filled with a good chunk of games.
Okay.
The only problem is going to be on that 13th, but you don't need to worry about it because you got that 13th filled.
Yeah, the 13th is
okay. So we do got times for the Four Nations face-offs. Wednesday, February 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern is Canada versus Sweden. On the 13th, it's at 8 p.m. Eastern is USA versus Finland. So basically,
5 coming up as we are at
Thursday.
Inside
Thursday
2 minutes. The handoff is to Henry, and he will get knocked down about a yard shy of the first down.
Yep. NHL Thursday should work.
NHL okay, the NHL is on Thursday, so we got that.
All right, so what is going to be your Thursday game? We got, again, Devils, Leafs, Caps, Sens, Ducks, Lightning, Wings, Panthers, Sharks, Jackets, Flyers, Islanders, Flames, Blues, Blackhawks, Predators, Canadiens, Stars, Kraken, Jets, Rangers, Utah, Oilers, Avs, Kings, Canucks.
Oilers, Avs. Wait a minute. Why are you asking me? You pick. You're in charge of scheduling now. So NHL is on Thursday.
This is just your projected schedule. You got to remember that.
Yeah. Should I leave Friday open?
Leave Fridays open.
Leave Fridays open. 3rd and 1, first down, Mark Andrews. This ball game's over with 100 seconds left.
It's been over. What do you want about?
I know.
Next week on the Thursday, you have. No, I was gonna put down Knights, but it's at the Blues. That's a blowout for the Knights. Knights are gonna blow them out of the water.
Yeah. I know I want to. Okay, so this game's done. I got 2 tomorrow with the NFL wild card. 299 rushing yards. Wow. 299 rushing yards. Should I leave Mondays open?
Mondays and Fridays should be your open day. Saturday, you said
Okay.
NFL, right? Because
I'm blocking out
on Saturdays.
I'm blocking out dates here. So Mondays I'll have open. I'll tape interviews on Mondays. Jackson takes a knee, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. Are you doing a game tomorrow, sir?
I guess I gotta go Broncos Bills because of the AFC West.
All right. So Joy will have the call of the.
Yeah, the AFC West. What am I thinking?
It's late. It's late. Time has run out, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. The Steelers didn't have a chance in hell in this game, and the Baltimore Ravens proved it. Your final: the Baltimore Ravens 28 and the Pittsburgh Steelers 14. Tomorrow, yours truly will have the third wild card game of the day between the Washington Redskins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's an 8 o'clock start time. Yours truly will be up at 7:45 with the Bet US pregame show. But we're gonna try to cover all three of them because Droid takes the first one with Broncos and Bills from Rich Stadium.
Ooh, I'm like rubbing my hands together at this February. What is that? February 6th matchup. Ooh.
What's the matchup?
Knights, Devs.
Where?
In the Prudential Center.
Put it in the book.
Already done.
Put it in the book. When you get done with the schedule, send it to me. I'll leave Mondays and Fridays open, especially Fridays, because I want to try to make that date night for
you and Jody.
Yep, I want to try to make that date night for me and Jody, so we can have at least one night.
I even
out.
actually already wrote the 14th as off.
Good move. Good move.
All
right, folks.
Not only me, but you.
Yep. All right, folks. He's going to work on my schedule for the next 2 months. We're going to call it a night here. Final one more time. The Baltimore Ravens 28 and the Pittsburgh Steelers 14. Join us tomorrow at 12:30 when we'll get you ready for not one, not two, but 3 wildcard games, beginning with Droid's call of the Bills and the Broncos from Rich Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. And we'll see you tomorrow for more wild card football. Good night, everybody.
Ain't no other we're in this fucking do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little vice in. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me.